Hello! We are focusing this week on disciple leadership. So I thought I would show you. I go to my content page first, and then if you scroll down to the left, lesson 3 is what we will be focusing on. And the topic is disciple leadership, as you see right here. In disciple leadership, it's a combination of preparing to be a disciple of Christ and a leader. And it's a great model for teaching and learning. So I look forward to learning about this week and talking about it on the discussion board. This page, when I click on just lesson 3, it brings me to this overview page. It's really helpful. It tells you what the objectives are, what you'll accomplish this week. We are focusing also on the skill of note taking. So taking notes when you listen to something. And the other skill that it will help us with our English is previewing, which means looking over a text when before you're about to read it and just kind of glancing through it and previewing. This is a helpful chart to see what's due Wednesday night, Mountain Standard Time at 11 o'clock p.m. All of these things. So you need to make sure that you have submitted each of those by Wednesday night. These are due at the end of the week by the Saturday night. So I had a couple of you have questions about saying that you attended the gathering but got a 0. You need to make sure you go into the gathering preparation, because at the end of the week, after that Saturday night deadline, everything is given a 0 that has not been submitted. So if you went to the gathering but forgot to mark in the gathering preparation that you did, then you'll get a 0. So make sure, and you can email me if there is a confusion, and I can help you with that, but make sure you are submitting everything that's due. Once again, in the pre-gathering folder, this is where you have the questions and conversations board, where you can go and ask just general questions that any of the students can answer, and I check that as well. And you can also report how your gathering's going and share a picture. We'd love to see the people in your group. Also on this page is your speaking partner appointment. I had a couple questions about this. You don't have to meet with your speaking partner by Wednesday night, but they want you to make sure you have set the appointment for that week. If you have an ongoing, every Thursday morning I meet with my partner, then don't worry about this. It just kind of reminds you need to make sure that you have an appointment to get that assignment done by Saturday night, because that's when it's due. Then once again, the discussion board, just make sure when you're replying, and I talk about this in my note this week, make sure that you're doing more than just saying you agree, but ask a question. I'm going to start asking that we even pose a question when after you post, ask a question at the bottom for others to answer. So that was a great way to learn and teach one another. Also, as you look through here, once again, you have your gathering. This is where it will, tell you, you click on gathering preparation. It gives you the things that you can do to get ready for your gathering, and then record after you go to your gathering, come back and mark that you went. Post-gathering, these things, you don't have to wait until the gathering's over to start these, but make sure you have done all the pre-gathering things, and you're ready for the gathering before you start these. So maybe you finished all the assignments in the pre-gathering folder by Tuesday night. You can spend Wednesday doing these, even though they're in the post-gathering, but they will be due after the gathering on Saturday night. So I will go over the application activity, because this is where I get the most questions, and they're the most complex assignment each week usually. So here are the directions. You're going to be learning about Cornell Notes. It's a way to take notes, and it's a method that maybe you know, but it might be new to you. So first, you're going to watch this video. So you just click on the link and it takes you to the video. And do not take notes in the Cornell way. Just take notes by writing down key ideas. So it might be bullet points, just ideas as you watch that video. Then you're going to watch another video where you do practice using Cornell Notes, and go through the whole process and all those steps, okay, all the 5 R's, And then you're going to evaluate what the advantages, what was good about that, and what were the disadvantages of just keynotes. And then what was good about the Cornell notes and what was the disadvantage. If you're not sure how to complete this assignment, this video will show you how to download a template, type right into the template, and then upload it back here. After you click here to submit, you have a chance to get that assignment from your computer into the assignment spot. Let me just show you the template real quick. So I want to clarify that it will tell you how many sentences. So make sure when you answer you have, it says 2 to 3. So I will, as long as you have 2 points and it answers the question, I give credit. If you only have 1 sentence, then I take some points off. So make sure you're writing at least 2 sentences about what was good and bad about just writing key points. What was good and bad about writing Cornell notes. And then at least 2 sentences about how using Cornell notes can help you to be a better student. So that's the template. You type. You can just like highlight all the blue and start typing. And it will just, and then you save it. And then you, I'm not going to save it, but you will upload it. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please email me. I am here to answer questions. I would hate for you to just be full of questions and fear and concerns and not tell me, because I want to help you relieve any stress or worry you have and help answer some questions. Another reminder, this is the last week you can submit assignments late without getting any points off. The first 3 weeks, so this is your 3rd week, the Pathway program asks that we not give any, take any points off because it's a hard adjustment getting used to due dates and the assignments. But after this week, I will implement my late policy. So I'll talk about that in my next video. One more thing is just to make sure that, like I said, you're emailing me, and I am required as an instructor to respond in no later than 24 hours. So if you send me an email Monday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I have to return it. If I got it Monday at 4 o'clock, I have to get it back to you the next day. I have to reply by 4 o'clock the next day. That is a requirement, and I try to do sooner, but sometimes I do all my work in the morning, don't check my emails again until the next morning. So if I also have the WhatsApp. If you're not getting a hold of me, that's another place you can try, because I want to be available to you and respond. Weekends, we are allowed to have Saturday and Sundays off. I do some work, but I try not to reply to emails unless it's urgent until Monday morning. So that's another time it might be a longer reply. So try to get a hold of me Monday through Friday, unless it's urgent, and I will get to you. So have a great week, and we will talk to you next week. Bye, everyone.